So I'm pretty much excited right now. Ecstatic. That's what I wanted to say. I am pretty much ecstatic right now because I just told my advisor in my clinical psych graduate program that I am going to be peacing out after the semester is over. Getting my master's and going instead of staying another 2 years in Terre Haute and then 1 year on internship to earn a PsyD, a doctorate of psychology. And it feels so good. I was a little worried going, I wasn't even worried, like that's a lie. I felt really good about everything, driving to school, listening to Alohi and the Free Life, and yeah, in the actual room with him, I did have a little sensation in the pit of my stomach, like this gnawing, I don't know, it was like fear, it was a little anxiety, stress, tension, and I was just like, Taylor, chill it out. Mindfulness. Let it go. Breathe through it. And, relax my physiology, myself, and keep my cool. So I did. I was like, not brutally honest, but honest, vulnerably so, about how last semester went in my experience, admitting that it was incredibly stressful, that I did feel like I had too many activities on my plate, in terms of how I like to function. I like to focus on one thing at a time and really pour a lot of energy into whatever endeavor I am engaging in to give it my best shot. So it's my best work. It reflects, something I'm really proud of. And it's really hard to do that in last semester. It was. And I know it's going to be hard to do it this semester, but I did it really well last semester, and I'm sure I'll be able to pull it off again. That being said, I won't have to be pulling it off again beyond this semester. So for that, I am just eternally grateful to myself for making this not even a hard decision, making this decision, affirming it, and, taking my action steps all the time. Like Charles said, right? Charles and Ella, don't let the light be dimmed within you as you venture forward trying to actualize your reality and manifest your dreams. I'm sure my light will be somewhat dimmed in the coming months. It is very gray here. Winter has set in full force. I was feeling kind of low yesterday, admittedly, very low yesterday for me, really full of anticipation and dread for the coming months, and had to do some pretty deep, intensive reflection on whether or not I can even make it the next few months, and whether or not I want to put myself through that. And what I decided is, as of right now, as of this moment, yes, I am going to stick around and finish out the semester, and do what I can to make this experience as amazing as possible. So take this opportunity to deepen my meditation practice, to drink a lot of this and really focus on a super hygienic diet, no overt fats. I want to stick with really water-rich fruits. Citrus is in season right now, so I'm going to be doing a lot of juiced and blended citrus because I don't have a citrus juicer, so I do like half and half. Bought a bunch of cucumbers, going to be eating a lot of those in the evenings. And, really also take this time to gently, smoothly transition out of this reality and into my next one. So take all the steps I need to take to shut this one down the best I can, and to start opening up to these new experiences, this new reality, this new, manifestation of my dreams, of who I really long to be and how I long to express myself creatively, and to let Taylor flow out and really evolve and become and fulfill my highest potential. So I am like ecstatic on cloud nine right now, really filled with a lot of hope, and am super grateful for how well this professor handled me giving this, disappointing news. He was very kind and, supportive of me and my quest for happiness, despite the fact that he doesn't like what I'm doing, what I am choosing. But I really do appreciate that. And I was very clear with him about how I don't believe I fit in with the culture of the program, and not in my cohort either. And it was nice to just let a lot of that out into the open, to share it with him, and to just provide the program with that kind of open and honest feedback. That it's not that I don't like the work. In terms of the healing work, I very much like that. I very much like speaking to groups, interacting with students, facilitating an experience wherein students can change and grow and learn to love themselves. Facilitate a bunch of healing work with them on like a larger scale, which is really cool. I wish it were more intimate, more one-on-one, a smaller class size. But, I get what I get, and 50-something students is probably what I'm going to get this semester. I'm still just so psyched that I get to teach the same class again, health psychology. And the chair of my department said that, they made that possible because they did have an enthusiastic instructor, and I did get really great feedback on the class, so I was doing something right. But anyway, yeah, just filled with a lot of hope right now, a lot of inspiration and energy. And I think some of what was happening yesterday was, this, okay, like, you're on the diving board. Are you gonna jump in or not? Are you turning this around and like going back and backtracking and getting down and just gonna maybe stay in the lawn chair and get a suntan? And I decided I'm diving right on into the pool, into the deep end, head first, and I'm going for it because I owe it to myself to do what feels right, to listen to my intuition, and to act on my intuition. It's one thing to notice what your gut is telling you, but it's another thing to say, hey, yeah, I'm going to act in a way that's congruent with, the very essence of my being, with the messages that are, bubbling up from my center, my core, my, I don't know, whatever is in me, and that's wanting so badly to come out and to feel alive and to be honored in a totally integrated, accepting, loving, caring, compassionate way. So I'm ready for that, and I am just psyched. I'm stoked, as all the people on the retreat inspired me to start saying again. I said stoked at some point in my life, where it was like cool in my group to say that, but now it's like I am stoked a lot of the time. I'm really excited and usually say things like super excited. But stoked is like all that rolled into one. It's more concise and, well, it works. So I'm doing it. I'm stoked. Stoked to be alive, stoked to be speaking my truth, and stoked to be sharing and connecting with you. I hope that today you are stoked about something or someone, or, oops, or yourself. Be stoked on yourself today. Namaste.